are going to be joining us shortly. When they walk in, you can do this one. Hold place, noise, hearing, whistling, including. They have spent a lot of time in this program and working on this to this day. Well, probably tomorrow, but this is a really big deal. So please be loud, please join us with us and follow it. I'm gonna have we have a couple of people still coming in with nothing. I'm gonna make sure that they're in the summit. And then I will bring them in and then we will introduce you to our doctors and please from the gyms.
Delaware, like
Much encouraging. That's awesome. Welcome everyone. I am going to be passing this mic off to Professor Kristen Harmon, who is going to MC for us this evening and guide us through tonight's program.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Veterinary Technician Pinning Ceremony of 2026. I'd like to thank all of you for coming this evening. It's really nice to see how much support these students have. So get excited, let's get rolling. Some of you may be like, oh, that's not Julie. So Professor Dr. Julie Bodkin unfortunately could not make it tonight due to family matters. So she's our department chair of the Veterinary Technology Program. And she sends her best wishes, her congrats to you guys. I was happy to step in for her, so you get the pleasure of hearing me instead. My name is Kristen Harmon. I'm a licensed veterinary technician, and I'm a professor in the Veterinary Technology Program. And I've never run a pinning ceremony before. Obviously, you may know that by now. But I also lecture for 2.5 hours on a regular basis to students. So how much harder can it be? But yeah, so on a more serious note, I've worked with this group pretty closely over the last year, and they've been through a lot. We all have here at YCCC. So a little over a year ago, we lost a huge presence in the Veterinary Technology Program, Professor Dave Dion. And I had the pleasure of working with Dave a few years prior to his passing, just helping him out in his vet tech labs. That was when I first got into teaching. I was doing it just part-time. And after seeing him with the students, just interacting and seeing the influence and the impact that he had, not just on the students, but on our field, I was just really inspired, and I wanted and had decided at that point that I wanted to try to teach full time, which was kind of a big deal for me. So, we miss him a lot, and, we wouldn't be here today if he hadn't started with these guys. So, the students, their patience, I really appreciate all your patience through all that. Your resilience. I admire all your resilience. And those are, I'll talk a little bit about core values here, But patience and resilience are two really important core values to have in this field, as some of you have already seen being in clinics, doing your externships. And so you already have a really great start, just having those two core values. I'm so proud of how far these guys have come. And, you know, it's been an honor getting to know all of you this last year. We survived countless hours of studying, lab practicals, traveling all over Maine to farms and shelters and clinics. Then you're coming into classes and sitting down for lectures for countless hours. So I have no doubt that you guys are going to be really amazing licensed veterinary technicians. Another core value I just wanted to mention was support. Some of you have parents, spouses, family, friends, children that are here celebrating with you tonight. And support is really the foundation, that, our field thrives on. So support is foundation. It's people that are lifting you up after you're down, people that are motivating you to keep going. It's just so important, not just for you here as students, but as you continue your roles as licensed veterinary technicians in clinics. And, I know this is a little cliche at graduation, but just seeing the amount of support just from everyone in attendance tonight, let's give everybody a really big round of applause. There are also many YCCC faculty and administration, both here in this room and some that weren't able to come tonight. These people are the backbone of so many programs, not just ours. So I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledge them. And they've helped support the students, the program, Julie and I. We honestly wouldn't be able to do it without them. So thank you to the instructors, the assistants, clinical sites, and the administration for making this year possible. And I can't forget Jacqueline, who took care of all these graduates from start to finish as they progressed through the program. She was a huge support and a big reason they've all done so well. So thank you, Jacqueline. And Dave, all of you that are awaiting your pins and diploma would not have gotten to this point without him. He was a man of few words, many jokes, but few words. And honestly, if he were here tonight, he would be looking at me eye rolling, being like, oh my God, Kristen, just get this over with and give them their pins already. But, he's been sorely missed since the day we lost him. And I know his legacy will continue on with his family, his children, and his grandchildren especially. So thank you, Dave. We have two speakers this evening for our graduates. First, I'd like to welcome up President Fisher to say a few words.
You probably don't want me to have the mic unless you can really hear me back there, because when I get excited, it's going to sound like I'm yelling at you. In the back row, hear me. Perfect. Hey, that's how you do that. Hey. Kristen, do not tell us this is your first pin ceremony. You did a great job. It's brought me to tears on the day part. If I can start there for a second, we are so fortunate to have Dave's wife for us tonight. Not that I doubted myself, I just didn't. When I think of Dave or anybody special we lost, they often think of the lyrics from the Macklemore song, where it says there's two times that you died. The first time is when you take the last breath, and the second time is the last time somebody says your name. I can tell you based on the last one, Dave is still alive and vibrant in our community day in and day out. The legacy and the impact that he's had on each and every one of you. You're going to remember the craziest things in the entire world, 5, 6, 7 years. Keep those memories going. And that his legacy will always continue on. He'll always live on within you and others that you talk to. So I'm supposed to give words of wisdom. That's my first part of wisdom. But along those lines, my words of wisdom, and I just want to stop for all graduates, just take a second to think about when you were applying for this program. Just think about it. Okay? How many of you were nervous? It is not easy to get into a that type program. Okay? Think about that for a second. Think about that first class. And listen, Dr. Bodkin is awesome. She can be a little intimidating. I get intimidated by her sometimes. Right? How about your first class with Dr. Bodkin, right? How many people are like, oh my Lord, what the heck did I just sign up for? Right? Okay? Now let's think about your first class with Dave. Probably a little bit different response, correct? Right? A little bit more, right? And then Kristen, all the different journeys along the way. My point here, and the best piece of advice that I can give you, is you can only live life going forward, but you can only understand life looking back. Don't forget your journey, the fear that you actually face to be able to get into the program. You're going to have some of those butterflies when you take the exam. You're going to have some of those butterflies when you start. If you don't have a job already, which I suspect how many people are already working, you don't really have a lot. But the next job you apply for, you're going to have some of those butterflies. Okay? Look back on the past and understand that journey of when you were overwhelmed, when you didn't think something was possible. Yet, you're all standing in front of us right now. You truly can do anything you set your mind to. We are so unbelievably proud and happy to call you all YCCC grads. Soon, tomorrow, call you alum. That's going to be absolutely amazing. But remember, commencement is about beginnings. Guys, understand it by looking back, but live it by going forward. What you do now is all wide open field. And I'll say this on a personal note. Somebody that does not have children, my dog, Zoe, the best dog in the world. I'm sorry, I was going to say the best dog. What you are all doing for somebody like me, my better half, Ashley, she loves the dog, but she loves me. That's a true fact. But what you are doing is appreciated, is needed, and you are going to see, same thing we say in nursing, you're going to see people in the most challenging of situations, the most difficult of situations, and your compassion, your understanding, your knowledge, and everything you've been taught is going to help you be successful. Again, look back to look forward. So I wish you all the best. I thank you for coming tonight. I thank you for being our graduates. One final piece of advice. Max, raise your hand. Everybody look around and see Max. All graduates. See that camera right there? When you come up here to get in, look at the camera so we can get some great footage of you, okay? Yeah, anything else you want me to tell?
Yeah.
To our family and friends, and Creighton did this earlier. It's not easy for any of our graduates, especially our vet tech students, to get where they are without each and every one of you. There are nights that you had to support them, nights where, or days where they thought they wanted to give up, or they were frustrated, or they just complained about something else. Thank you for supporting them. It is going to be important that you continue to support them in the profession that they're going into, because they're going to have some tough days as they're working with people that are having challenging days. So thank you for supporting them. Thank you for being there for them throughout the program, but also tonight. With that being said, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Next to welcome our keynote speaker for the evening, Sarah Levine. Just a little intro first. So Sarah Levine is a 2024 graduate of the YCCC Veterinary Technology Program and a licensed veterinary technician who works at the Annabessa Cook Veterinary Clinic, who actually the clinic that some of our students just did their externship from, in Monmouth, Maine. She also holds a bachelor's in psychology and 2 master's degrees, one in health education and one in public health. She currently resides in Auburn with her wife, 3 teenage daughters, and a plethora of animals, including her newest acquisition, an African bullfrog named Hades. Welcome up, Sarah.
I'm not as good as everyone else, so just speaking off the top of my head. So,
I have stuff written down, sorry. Thank you for the introduction. I'm honored to have been asked to speak tonight. I truly love my time at York County Community College. And looking back, I hope you will have the same kind of fond memories as I did. I'll keep my remarks short so that we can get on to the real reason that we are here. Today we gather to celebrate the incredible accomplishment, the graduation of the York County Community College Veterinary Technology Program Class 2026. This moment represents far more than just completing assignments and passing exams or finishing your internship hours. It represents dedication, resilience, compassion, and the determination to pursue a career centered around caring for animals. My route, as you know, to becoming a veterinary technician was not a straight line, but a 30-year circle. As my 9th grade history teacher told my parents, Sarah will take the long way around, but in the end, she will be successful. He could not have been more right. I went to college wanting to be a veterinarian, but organic chemistry quickly changed my trajectory and led me to explore other professions. But none of them really felt right to me. It was being stuck at home with my children during COVID that I had time to reevaluate my life and realize that I should have, not given up on my childhood dream of working with animals. So I figured out how to balance going to school, working full time, and having 3 children. It was not easy, but it was worth all the late nights and the studying. And of course, the dreaded VT&E, which really was not as hard as it was. To the graduates, you did not arrive here by accident. You earned this moment through hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. You spent countless hours studying anatomy, pharmacology, and patient care. You learned how to remain calm in emergencies, how to comfort frightened animals, and how to support worried pet owners. Most importantly, you learned that veterinary medicine is not just about treating animals. It is about compassion, trust, and service. One of the most meaningful lessons you can carry with you after today is the idea that if you do what you love, you will never truly work a day in your life. Veterinary medicine is not an easy profession, but passion has a way of turning hard work into purpose. The long shifts, difficult animals, and emotional moments become worthwhile when you know you are making a difference in the lives of animals and the people who love them. Many people spend their lives searching for a career that gives them meaning, and today, you are stepping into one that provides meaning every single day. When you lead with passion and love what you do, your career becomes more than just a job, it becomes a calling. There will be many joyful moments in your careers ahead, moments when a sick patient recovers, when an injured animal can walk comfortably again, or when a patient wakes up after successful surgery. But there are also ones that will challenge our resolve. End-of-life care is an area we wish could be avoided, but being able to make it a good death for the patient and a peaceful life for the owner is a simple gift that we can provide. Veterinary technicians are the backbones of veterinary medicine. You are the advocates for patients who cannot speak for themselves. You are the steady hands between procedures, the calm voice during stressful moments, and the bridge between science and human emotion. Your role is essential, and the profession is stronger because each of you has chosen this path. To the family, friends, instructors, and mentors here tonight, thank you. Your support, encouragement, and belief in these graduates helped make this achievement possible. Behind every graduate is community that helped them reach this moment. Graduates, as you move forward with your careers, carry with you not only the skills you have learned, but the compassion that brought you here in the first place. Ask questions, advocate for your patients, and support one another. Never lose sight of the reason you chose this profession, to make a difference. It is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of a meaningful and rewarding career. The world needs compassionate veterinary technicians. And today, you become exactly that. Congratulations, class of 2026. Be proud of how far you have come, excited for where you are going, and confident in the difference you will make in the lives of the animals and the people who love them.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah, for those encouraging words. And I hear you on the organic chemistry. Yep. That was my deciding factor too. And now for the reason why we're all here. At this time, I'd like to ask each of our graduates to come up to receive their pin. Graduates, if you could please come up when your name is called. Hopefully I don't butcher any names. Rhiannon Arnold.
We will have them all put the pins on afterwards, and we'll take a big group photo with the pins on afterwards.
Ashley Bisson.
All right, here we go. Just shout out. I told you not to have this all up.
Casey Brown. Kayla Foucher. Taylor Gammon. Rebecca Herron. Alara Murphy. Abigail Pillsbury. Kylie Pinkham. Brianne Prisby. Olivia Richard. Stevie Rodney. Garrett Sampson. Helena Smith. Autumn Thompson. And Sarah Hinson. Sarah was not able to make it, but we still recognize and congratulate her. my face hurts from smiling so much. All right, so now before we get to our oath, we're going to share just a little video clip that Julie sent over to us for you guys.
Hello, my VetTech graduates of 2026. I am so sorry that I cannot be there in the auditorium with you to hand you your pins. But I just wanted to let all of you know I am so proud of you. You have endured quite the atypical program experience given all of our hoops to jump through, so to speak. But you did it. You passed all of your vet courses and you are on to your next steps. I know Kristen is probably doing a champion job right now, running this for me, probably better than me, so maybe I'll put her up to it for the next few years. But I just wanted to share my congratulations from afar. And again, I'm very proud of each and every one of you. I know that you all have different pathways coming ahead, and that no matter what, you are going to do a superb job because you have been trained by many wonderful veterinarians or LVTs during your time at YC. Keep in mind that you are the advocate for the animal, that you were their voice. We have taught you to go with your gut, whether it's choosing that, option C on that multiple choice and not erasing it and picking something else, and going with your gut when you know something's not right with your patient and speaking for them. Because let me tell you, even us vets sometimes get tired and overwhelmed, and we love having our supportive LVTs to be there and be our team player, or equal player. So don't be a stranger. I hope all of you have a wonderful time afterwards. Don't forget to pick up your goodie bags with a very special surprise that we'll be sharing with you. And, I'll be in touch by email and bugging all of you to see how you did on your national boards. But remember, you're not a stranger. You can come back here anytime. You have my email, you have my contact, and we're here to support you, whether it's, prepping for the exam, you're taking it a little bit later in the summer, or you're looking for a new job, a new opportunity, or maybe someday one of you wants to come back and teach with Kristen and I. So again, congratulations to all of you. Have a fun celebration, be safe, and enjoy tomorrow as well with all your friends and family. Take care.
All right, so as Julie mentioned, before we get to our oath, just have one announcement. Okay, I know they're just like, let's get through this. So we have a special gift for them. So thanks to a generous anonymous donor who has a great belief in the importance of licensed veterinary technicians, and in memory of Dave, your VTNE exam fees will be covered. There's information. There's information in your gift bags, which you guys will make sure you take on the way out. So we'll make sure you guys don't forget them. So that there's info in there on how to use the donation. You just have to make sure you take the exam before the end of 2026. Okay, so congratulations to each of you. I would like to ask our new veterinary technicians to please stand and turn around to face your family and friends to recite the veterinary technician oath. I'm assuming you guys all have this memorized. Just kidding, they don't have to memorize it. It's on the back of your program. Don't worry, I won't torture you. It's on the back of your program so you guys can follow along. So please repeat after me. I solemnly dedicate myself to aiding animals and society. Oh, that was good. By providing excellent care and services for animals. By alleviating animal suffering. And by promoting public health. I accept my obligations to practice my profession. Conscientiously and with my sensitivity. Adhering to the profession's code of ethics. And furthering my knowledge and competence through a commitment to lifelong learning. I present to all of you our new veterinary technicians. All right, you guys can all take your seats. I just have a couple final words. I promise we're getting to the end. So congratulations again to all of you. I know you will all do wonderful things in your future careers. Remember, our one common goal in the community of veterinary medicine is not just to play with puppy and kittens all day. It's tempting. But we have to take care of those puppies and kittens and all of our other patients. We have to be their voice, advocate for them, just like Julie said in her video. And as long as you always have that in the forefront of your mind, you're going to make the profession and us very proud. It is a challenging field out there now, so please look out for yourselves, look out for each other. Always give yourself grace. Celebrate your wins, learn from your losses. Nobody's perfect. Always stay open to learning. And remember to never let the hard moments define you. They're there to help you learn, grow, develop, and thrive. I want to say thank you again for this past year and all of your patience and support. Please don't be strangers. Reach out to me if you need anything. Now let your celebrations begin, and we welcome everyone to the lobby for some cake and refreshments. And feel free also, there's a nice YCCC backdrop on the way out that you guys can take pictures. I think we're going to do like a class photo first. I'll join you guys, and then family and friends and everybody here can kind of filter out and enjoy everything. So thank you all again so much, and I hope you all have a great evening.